Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you guys how we put together a quick rigging box with this nice Runcle Tackle box right here. If you guys fish offshore, you ought to have a way to get things retied, get back in the water really quick when you snag or lose a rig. And I'm going to show you how we do it in this video. Hit that subscribe button down there. Check this out. So this is a time of year, late January here in Virginia, where you guys ought to be thinking about fixing, repairing, rigging, getting your stuff ready for next spring's fishing season. And this is no different. We're going through gear, cleaning things up, getting everything adjusted. And I'm putting together a new rigging box with this nice box from Runcle. Runcle sent us a couple of these boxes. And I'm going to turn this into a quick rigging box. I have my old one right here. And I'm going to show you what we put into these boxes to help us get back in the water really fast when we're fishing. Now this old box needs a little TLC anyway, as you can see. It's got stuff scattered in it we got to clean up. Half the hooks are gone. We only have a few of the swivels left. So we're going to put all this stuff in a new Runcle box and add to it and get it back up to speed, ready to fish. So Runcle makes this really nice tackle box. They've got a lot of equipment for both salt and fresh water. I'll put a link in the description below here. Nice little box. Typical kind of setup where you can put the dividers in and arrange this box how you like it. Good way to get these dividers separated is just take a little knife and just kind of pick those tabs off. There's a couple of them in here. Pretty simple. It's just a good quick way. Just be careful you don't cut yourself. You can stick those dividers in there pretty much any way you want to divide your box. There we go. Now, in case you're wondering what all those corks are for, we use those on the hooks that might be swinging around on the boat while we're running, just for safety. So we keep a bunch of those wind corks handy. This is just our typical flounder rig. Set that aside. Now, you might set your box up for the way you fish. We're setting this one up for how we fish. So this box is going to double as a black sea bass and flounder rig box. So we're going to put a bunch of these Gamakatsu octopus hooks in. These are 6.0 octopus hooks. I'm going to put them in the front here. This is good for when you're having to tie a rig or replace a hook that gets broken or messed up on the boat. The Gamakatsu 4.0 bait holder hooks are the ones we use on our flounder rigs. These unfortunately frequently get broken on the boat, and we have our rigs pre-tied with no hooks on it, so having these hooks handy is a must. So you can get rigged up with a new rig and back in the water quickly without having a whole bunch of hooks flying around. Our rigs are done without the hooks. So put a few packs of those in here ready to go. There we are. Now swivels. We like the crane swivels. So that's another thing that if you get broke off on a wreck or structure or something like that, you need to retie a swivel if you're using swivels. So we like to keep a bunch of those real handy as well. Some of them in there. And believe me, if you're fishing structure for flounder or wrecks, you're going to need to retie. Now I gotta put my Capt Lou's teasers back in here. If you guys flounder fish and you don't use a teaser, you ought to think about starting. These Capt Lou's teasers are freaking amazing. The flounder can't resist them. We use them in place of the top hooks, typically on tournament days, just because we go through enough rigs. I like to save my teasers for tournament days. 3-ways. Got to put some more 3-ways. I have to buy some. We're always using 3-way rigs when we're fishing for cobia and sometimes even flounder with live bait. I'm going to take that out and give me another wide spot to put some more of these corks back in there. Some small rattle inserts. If I have to tell you what that's for, I'm not going to tell you because it's my secret. I'll put those in there. Sea bass, towel fishing. Another thing we keep in the rig box is little sinkers. When we're doing spade fishing, sometimes even trigger fishing, we use a small 3-way rig with a little bitty sinker. So I got a few of these little 1/2 ounce and 1 ounce sinkers in there. And that reminds me, need some split shots. Need to restock my split shots there. Those there. And a hook sharpener. I'm going to put that in there too. So that'll get us started for our next fishing trip. Now let me show you something I really like about this Runcle box. It's gasketed all the way around. The old box was not, and it's got some really nice, easy opening little releases on the side. So check it out. It's not going to come open on you on the boat, but yet these things are very easy to open. Even with gloved hands, you can get in and out of this box really easily. Very nice box. So there you go. That's how we put together our quick rigging box for the boat. We'll have a separate one for spade fish when we do spade fishing as well. I'll set the other one up for our spade fish rigging. You guys get you one of these Runcle Tackle boxes. Thank you, Runcle, for sending them to us. They are very, very nice tackle boxes. We've actually got a couple of the Runcle spinning reels too, and those things are really smooth. I was really impressed with how nice they are for the money. So I'll put a link to these boxes down in the description below. Thanks for watching. You can check out some of our other rigging videos on how we tie flounder rigs, sea bass rigs, and stuff like that. I'll put the link to that up there in the cards. If you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching. Give me a thumbs up like button. We'll see you next time.